What was the vegetable, Sam?
Tomato.
Say it a bit louder.
Well, really, it's
Just say the vegetable.
well, it isn't a vegetable.
Oh, it's a fruit.
Yeah.
Say the fruit.
Tomato.
Thank you very much, Sammy, for clarifying that it's not a vegetable, it's actually a fruit, tomato. And can you describe to us all, Sammy or Mother, how are we going to do a tomato with our faces? That's the question on everyone's lips.
Puff your cheeks up, like puff your cheeks up.
Puff your cheeks up.
So
Okay.
mouth closed, puff your cheeks
Mouth
up.
closed, puff cheeks up. That's very clear instructions. Can we try that, please, everyone?
Yeah. And then if you do it long enough, you go red. So, you know, it's even colour.
That's brilliant. So you puff your cheeks up, mouth closed, and if you do it long enough, you go red like a tomato. Brilliant. If you've just joined us, we are playing, we're preparing our game of face salad. It's been a continuing game which carries on day by day. We add something new to our face salad. We started off with pumpkin. Let's all do a pumpkin.
Pumpkin.
What's that? Pumpkin.
Then we went on to
Raisin.
raisin. Thank you. I almost said sultana, but someone's just corrected me there. Raisin. It's very raisiny little. You can look at all the other little raisins in the screen. Oh, little raisins. Yes. And then we go on to, who can remember what was next?
Lettuce.
Lettuce. Yeah. Lettuce. Lettuce. Let's see the lettuces, please. Make your mouth thin like a lettuce. There we go. And then we had, what do we have next? Rocket. That's right, rocket. And it goes like this. Brilliant. And finally, we now have added to our increasingly delicious face salad, we have tomato. Let's see your tomatoes. Brilliant.
Okay, that's quite a few people.
This face salad is getting more and more delicious by the day.
Okay, there's loads of people.
Salad.
So,
Yes.
There's loads of few people.
7.
okay, I've just muted you all, which is a little bit of a rude thing to do, but I had to do it because we're going to start in a moment. I'm just written something in the chat, which is for parents to look at later. Just pop that in there. And we're going to start. So I'm going to spotlight me so that I'm in the big screen. Hopefully that should work. If you've got any problems, you can write them into the chat or any questions. So there I am spotlighted. Give me a wave if you can see me and I'm looking big and wonderful. Okay, good. Lovely stuff. And in that case, we're ready to start. So everyone get up, just like the children do in this village. And they wake up and they stretch very, very wide this way. And they stretch one way. And then they stretch the other way. And they stretch high. And they stretch low. And they shake out their faces. And they shake out their hands. And they shake out their legs. And they shake out all of their bodies. And they open up the door and step outside in the morning light. Ever so bright in the morning light. And they run up, up, running up the hill. Running up to see the old windmill. Keep it up, up, running up the hill. Running up to see the old windmill. And stamping, stamping, stamping up the hill. Stamping up to see the old windmill. They're stamping, stamping, stamping up the hill. Stamping up to see the old windmill. And they're clicking, clicking, clicking up the hill. Clicking up to see the old windmill. They're clicking, clicking, clicking up the hill. Clicking up to see the old windmill. And jumping, jumping, jumping up the hill. Jumping up to see the old windmill. And they're starring, starring, starring up the hill. Starring up to see the old windmill. And they're heaving, heaving, heaving heaving up the hill. Ho! Heaving up to see the old windmill. They're heaving, heaving, heaving up the hill. Heaving up to see the old windmill. And then they're creeping, creeping, creeping up the hill. Creeping up to see the old windmill. They're creeping, creeping, creeping up the hill. Creeping up to see the old windmill. And there stands the windmill, red and white, ever so bright in the morning light. There stands the windmill, red and white, ever so bright in the morning light. And this is the song that the wind does sing. Windmill, windmill, see how my windmill turns, shining in the sun. Feet together, arms down, eyes closed. Take a deep breath. If you feel dizzy, open your eyes. And then the sun rises in the morning. Everyone opens their eyes. Their arms go out to the side. Back the other way. Windmill, windmill, see how my windmill turns, shining in the sun. Feet together, arms down, eyes closed. Take a deep breath. Remember, if you get dizzy, open your eyes. And then the sun rises. The windmill arms go out to the side. And the wind blows even stronger. Go round one more time. Windmill, windmill, see how my windmill turns, shining in the sun. Feet together, arms down, eyes closed. The sun rises again, arms to the side. Windmill, windmill, see how my windmill turns, shining in the sun. Feet together, arms down, eyes closed. Eyes open. Just near the windmill, there's a little lily pad, and on that lily pad there lives a frog. And the little frog does this. Can you do that with your face? Very good. Now we can sing the froggy song, which goes into your little froggy position, and it goes. Went the little green frog one day. Went the little green frog. Went the little green frog one day, and we all go ah. But we know frogs go sha la 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 la, sha la 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 la, sha la 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 la. We know frogs go sha la 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 la. They don't go ah. Very good. And frogging on the spot. Are you ready? Let's go again. 1, 2, 3. Went the little green frog one day. Went the little green frog. Went the little green frog one day, and we all go ah. But we know frogs go sha la 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 la, sha la 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 la, sha la 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 la. We know frogs go sha la 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 la. They don't go ah. Very good. And just by the lily pad there was a very tall tree, and in that tree there stood a cockerel, standing on one leg with a comb upon their head. And this is the song that the cockerel sings. One little cockerel, bright and gay, stood on a branch at the break of day. Oh, Mr. Cockerel, how do you do? Quite well, thank you, cock-a-doodle-doo. Quite well, thank you, cock-a-doodle-doo. And shake out the leg that you were standing on, and let's have a go with the other one. One little cockerel, bright and gay, stood on a branch at the break of day. Oh, Mr. Cockerel, how do you do? Quite well, thank you, cock-a-doodle-doo. Quite well, thank you, cock-a-doodle-doo. And shake out the leg that you were standing on, and come and have a look at this little thing I found. Because crawling along the ground was a little centipede. Let's see if I can show you. A little centipede. And the little cockerel saw that centipede and thought, that looks tasty. I'll show you how to make a centipede. You take your hand and you put your other hand in here and you fold all of your fingers over so it looks like a little centipede. You take your hand, you put your fingers in the gap between your fingers and your thumb, and then it looks just like a creepy, crawly centipede. And you can show that to your friends and they'll be like, oh, that looks cool. Great, well done. So yesterday we did a song that many people know. Let's remember that song. It goes, heads, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. It's heads, shoulders, knees and toes, and eyes and ears and mouth and nose. Heads, shoulders, knees and toes, And we heard the story of the people in upside down topsy-turvy land who do it the other way around. And this is how it goes. Toes, knees and shoulders, head, toes, knees and shoulders, head, and eyes and mouth and ears and nose. Toes, knees and shoulders, head. Now I think I might have got it wrong that time on the face bit. Let's just check. So when we do it normally, it goes, and eyes and ears and mouth and nose. So if we're doing it topsy-turvy, it must go nose and mouth and ears and eyes. Let's do it forwards again. Eyes and ears and mouth and nose. And backwards again. Nose and mouth and ears and eyes. And forwards again. Eyes and ears and mouth and nose. And backwards again. Nose and mouth and ears and eyes. Let's try again. The topsy-turvy version. Nose and mouth and ears and eyes. Remembering that. Okay. Ready. And here we go. Toes, knees and shoulders, head. It's toes, knees and shoulders, head, and nose and mouth and ears and eyes. Yes. Toes, knees and shoulders, head. Well done. Give yourselves a clap. So, I want to tell you a poem that I've written, and it's based on a poem by Michael Rosen, and it's called These Are the Hands. And I love hands. Hands are so brilliant. And I want to tell you this poem. We're going to learn the first verse today. So it goes. These are the... Oh, before we start, I have to tell you, there's a bit, we need to learn the middle part first, which goes, pat away, pat away, pat away, pat, pat away, pat away, pat away, pat. And you just pat your body all over for that bit. So it's like, you can pat any way you like. Pat away, pat away, pat away, pat, pat away, pat away, pat away, pat. And again, pat away, pat away, pat away, pat, pat away, pat away, pat away, pat. Then it goes, all the boogie woogies. Try that. All the boogie woogies. That's the bit, that's the second half. Me and my brothers, I've got three brothers, and when we were younger, we used to think of boogie woogies as the monsters who were going to come get us. And so when we woke up in the morning, we'd get patted away, so all the scary things are gone. So that's where boogie woogies come from. So here's how it goes. You can join in with the actions. These are the hands that open the curtains and let the sunshine in. These are the hands that brush your hair. You can give your hair a nice little brush. I love the feeling of having my nails running through my hair. It feels like someone's brushing my hair. Just as the day begins, and you give a clap on begins. Let's go from the beginning. These are the hands that open the curtains, let the sun shine in. And these are the hands that brush your hair, just as the day begins. And pat away, pat away, pat away, pat, pat away, pat away, pat away, pat. All the boogie woogies. Very good. One more time. And these are the hands that open the curtains, let the sun shine in. And these are the hands that brush your hair, just as the day begins. And pat away, pat away, pat away, pat, pat away, pat away, pat away, pat. All the boogie woogies. Very good. Give yourselves a finger clap. That's the first verse. We'll have the next verse tomorrow. And I think it's just time to cycle down the hill again, back to our back to the beach. So onto your bikes and hands on the handlebars, feet on the pedals. And I love to ride my bicycle. I love to ride my bike. I love to ride my bicycle. I love to ride it where I like. And then it gets faster at the bottom, even faster. I love to ride my bicycle. I love to ride my bike. I love to ride my bicycle. I love to ride it where I like. And then lying in the sand on the beach, doing your sand angels. Arms and legs out to the side, brushing, feeling your body against that lovely warm sand, and imagining the sun pouring down on you, warming your face. And then finally, whenever you're ready, just lying still for the last minute and listening to my chimes. Well done, everyone. And coming back up to the screen. And I'm going to unmute you all so you can all say hello to each other. Well done, everyone. Hey, fantastic to see you all. I'm going to unspotlight myself. If you go on to gallery view at the top right-hand corner, you can see.
Hey, Gabriel. Get a
Hello, Benoit.
Yes.
Hi,
Kevin.
Hello.
Lucia.
Do you recognise him?
Hello, hello, LSA. And I can't say LSA. You have to tell me I can't say your brother's name. I'm going to try. Oh, Carol Mannion's here. Carol Mannion. Good to see you, Carol. Carol Mannion is a great teacher of mine. She's come to watch. I'm very happy to see you, Carol.
Hello, baby.
Left by you.
Okay, so I'm going to. Hello, everyone. I've muted you all again just for a moment to say. I want to say a big hello to Carol Mannion, who's a great teacher who taught me lots of stuff. So I want to say lovely to see her, and thank you for all the songs and games you've taught me, and I'm just passing on. And also, I've just put in if you'd like to buy me a coffee, you can do that online through a little link I've put into the chat there. And thank you for all the people who've bought me coffee so far. I was overwhelmed yesterday. It was very, very, I mean, I've just been drinking too much coffee. That's the only problem. But apart from that, it's great. So thank you so much. It's lovely to see you all. And we'll be back. I'll be back tomorrow at 9 o'clock. If you have any items for our face salad as well, that's always something to think about. So we've got pumpkin. Let's just do that to finish. Pumpkin. Raisins. Lettuce. Rocket. And our new one for today, tomato. Brilliant. Thank you, everyone. I'm going to unmute you all again. Another little chit chat, and then I'll close in a couple of minutes. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Bye.